Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's brand new comic book day. You can go get comics digitally. You can go get them physically. It's like the best day of the week because it's new comic book day. Be able to read comics anywhere and any way you want. It's pretty awesome. Way different than when I was a kid growing up reading comics. So in my hand is the latest entry to the DC Superhero Girls graphic novel line. Absolutely fantastic. It's out of the bottle. It's written by Shea Fontana with art by Marcelo, DiChiara, and Agnes, Garbowska, and Mirka, and Andolfo. I hear out of the bottle immediately. I'm thinking DC Superhero Girls maybe have a drinking problem. No, not quite. So this story is the girls have to do a art project. They have to create a comic book of their own, and through some magic, some comic book characters come alive and start wreaking havoc. The bottle in this case would be like a genie bottle, kind of unleashing the power of magic sort of thing. It's basically a dastardly doodle causes chaos in Metropolis. It's fun, it's different. The thing that I actually really loved about this graphic novel is that it has the normal art style you'd have the DC Superhero Girls. But each of those comics within the story have very different styles, and since those characters come to life, there's characters are running around in those styles, which is really cool. There's kind of like a Jackson Pollock sort of thing going on for one of them. Another has like that My Little Pony sort of style to it. There's like a really crude version, just like, kid type of drawing sort of thing. And all of it works really well, and seeing the different styles is actually really cool. My only knock in that is there are some instances where a couple of styles are really close to the DC Superhero Girls style, so it was a little difficult to figure out who's doing what. Katana and Beast Boy, I think, were the two examples of that. So that was probably my only issue with the varying characters and styles of the story. Wish that was maybe a little bit more varied. But it's a fun comic. We get June Moon as their teacher, their art teacher. She obviously plays a really big role in that. Actually, this one, right here in the back, you can see the various different styles of it. You see the Batgirl and Supergirl, and then you can see the three Wonder Women, back there. Where was I? Oh yeah, so that's really great. I think the other thing I really enjoyed about this is that once you get towards the end of the graphic novel, the kind of lesson within gets really interesting. So the thing that I've praised a lot of the various volumes that have come out so far is that they don't rely on punching to necessarily solve their problems all the time. Yeah, there's some punching that happens in there, but usually the big problem is solved through some other way. This is a perfect example of that. I'm not going to ruin things, but when it all comes together, there's a hell of a lesson in it that I think actually many adults should learn and see. So it's a really entertaining graphic novel, and it's great for kids and adults, and there's some lessons to it. You can be entertained, you get that good, that kind of learning about the world sort of thing through entertainment. And the other thing that I really enjoy about this volume is that it does poke fun at some of the other stuff that's out there. I won't say there are digs at My Little Pony, but there's some, winks and nods towards it that are kind of fun. They play up it a decent amount, and it's actually really entertaining because of that. So as a whole, the comics, I think, absolutely fantastic. Graphic novel is fantastic. Really top-notch stuff. Really looking forward to seeing what else they do. DC Superhero Girl line as a whole is awesome. You can check out some of the art I talked about. This is like the My Little Pony-ish version of the comic within the comic. And then we can see here some like the normal art for the comic. So as a whole, I think this is fantastic. It's $9.99. It's great for kids. It's hopefully something they're going to want to read multiple times. As an adult, I've enjoyed reading these. I really actually look forward to every single one that they release. Whenever I see one on the schedule or coming out soon, I get super excited because it means there's a chance I'm going to get to be able to read it. So just highly recommend it. Really highly recommend it. I think they're absolutely wonderful graphic novels. Great for adults, kids. Nice pocket size. You can see that it's not like the normal size of a big giant graphic novel, and it's just solid. And there's a reason these things are selling like gangbusters. You can go get this in comic shops today. should also be in other shops. I'm not 100% sure when that is. We'll have a link beneath this video or dates and all that if it's at some other point. Definitely in comic shops today, though. So you can go get this there. Obviously, support your comic shop first and foremost. If you don't know if you have a shop near you, we've got a link. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you where shops near you. No shop, no problem. We got some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. But yeah, I highly recommend this. I think it's great for adults and kids. Definitely get it. You can share it. You'll be entertained. There's some really funny stuff in there. So yeah, that's about it. I want to thank DC Comics for hooking us up with this review copy. As always, we like to be basically transparent as to what we get for free. I want to thank you, the viewers, for watching this video. As always, without you watching, there wouldn't be much point of doing these reviews. And yeah, if you're into DC superhero girls, if you're into DC Comics, if you're into comics, graphic novels, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.